Welcome back, Brookside. This is Mr. Fairman once again at the upper fields. We're talking about our soccer unit, and we're going over different lessons that we would normally have if you were back in school, pertaining to soccer and all the different techniques and all the different drills, things you need to be successful on a soccer field. So we've talked about a little bit of a warm-up where we did some toe taps and some tic-tacs. We talked about dribbling. You were able to see me attempt to dribble a soccer ball, and then also some other videos that we posted. Now we're going to talk a little bit about passing. And passing is a little bit more challenging because it requires your foot to get in a certain position that when you're younger can be a little bit more difficult and a little bit more challenging. But passing is really important in soccer, just like it is in any sport, whether you're playing basketball, whether you're playing football, soccer, all of the different team sports, lacrosse, field hockey. It's important to know how to pass and to practice passing. So in order to pass a soccer ball, you are going to need to use, if you're passing it in a closer distance, you're going to need to use the inside part of your foot. And the reason why this is a little bit challenging is because your non-passing foot is pointed forward, and then you have your passing foot has to be turned at a 90-degree angle to that, so it can get a little bit challenging. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we just want to get you into kind of the proper foot position for that, and we'll do that by just practicing without a soccer ball and sweeping the grass. So what you're going to see me do is you're going to see me, I'm going to pass it with my right foot to start, is I'm going to have my left foot into the ground, and then I'm going to be making a sweeping motion with my right with my foot turned at 90 degrees. And all I'm doing is brushing the grass. Okay, so this is how we're going to start without a ball, just on air. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pass a couple soccer balls. I'm going to pass a couple in this direction, also pass a couple towards the camera so you can see it from a couple different angles. Now, one of the important things about passing is what you do with your non-passing foot, and we call that our plant foot. And we talked about our plant foot when we were kicking footballs off of a tee. So our plant foot needs to go up and be even with the ball. When our plant foot gets behind the ball, we have a hard time passing it with any velocity. We hit the top of the ball and it kind of rolls, kind of going forward, and doesn't really have a lot of pace on it. So our plant foot goes next to, again, even, not right next to it, but even with it, so we can get a good swing of the foot and pass it. We want to come in contact with the ball in our arch, so kind of toward the middle of the foot, and try to put a little bit of pace on it. Now, if you find that your ball is hooking for me to the left with my right foot, it means that I haven't gotten my foot completely turned. And so that's a thing to practice. Okay, so let's take a look and see how I do. I'm going to pass a couple this way and a couple towards the camera. Okay, so as you can see from the camera angle, the proper way to pass. So I got my foot turned at 90 degrees, had my plant foot even with the ball, and was able to get a good swing, brushing the grass, so the ball would go to a teammate. So thanks for watching the passing video, and we'll see you next time for kicking.